Hi friends, so in this video I'm going to share with you 4 things you can do if you're feeling a little bit anxious, tension. That will be breath work, it will be light exercise, not high intensity but low impact, stretching, and going outside. Very simple things that don't cost a whole lot. And I would say breath work is very powerful. That's what we're going to start the day off with right now. Late start to the day. It's noon right now, Sunday. Breath work is very, very powerful. In my experience, it has helped me release suppressed sadness. If I feel sad, but it feels stuck, like I can't get it out, breath work can help with that. Different types of breath work can help with different things. There's breath work to feel more energy. There's breath work to calm down. There is breath work to release anger. I will probably be doing a breath work session I did last time, which the first half is holding the breath, and I talked about this in another video. The first half of it is holding your breath at the bottom. So I'm sorry, I might have that backwards. Whatever, it's 2 different versions. One, you hold your breath at the top and you let it go. And then the other one, you hold your breath at the bottom and then you let it go. But breath work is crazy. Breath work is crazy. And the fact that we have it at our disposal and we don't utilize it is crazy to me, because I would say it's up there with almost mushrooms, like psilocybin, on a very less intense level. I feel like I enter a different state. I don't know, but this is the channel that we use for breath work that I recommend. It's called Breathe with Sandy. He has some really incredible videos. Yeah, check that out. Incredible. I would love to get into these that are like 20 minutes, an hour, and just see what that does. But sometimes I feel like I enter another portal and it can be scary. And if you are very anxious, like myself, it can be very uncomfortable to enter that state of nothingness. So if you are anxious and you try breath work, that may happen, and it is not uncommon, where you want to just be calm and your body feels like it's a foreign thing to not be on alert. So then therefore it will be a little bit challenging, but with practice it does get better. I'm going to put on, we're going full hippie right here. So when I do breath work, I like to do this nose strip. Take a little sip of this vapor rub inhaler. It just like, it just opens up the nasal passages. I use these headphones. And then I use an eye mask. And you generally want to be in a seated position. Sometimes I just lay on my back on the ground on my rug, and it kind of just feels a bit more grounding and like supportive. So it's positive for the nervous system, especially if you've been sensitive and like your body's on edge, on alert, and just wired and tired like I have been. So try that out, my friends. Try out breath work. I highly recommend it. Another thing that may happen when you do breath work is you may cry, because it does help release stored emotions that get in our body, and a lot of that can cause pain, physical pain. So if you've been going through it and you do some breath work and allow yourself to go into that state, you may cry. That's very, very normal. But it feels like a healthy release. I can't really describe it, but it just feels like a relief. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to do this. I would probably gonna do a 15-minute breathwork session. I'll check in on how I feel after. I'm just gonna like sit here on the floor. I'm not going to lie down, because I do feel pretty panicky. So sometimes laying and just being exposed like that makes it worse. So just, check in with your body and give it what you think it needs. Everyone is going to be different, but I normally do it laying down, but for today, I'm gonna sit down and do it. And then we're gonna go to Planet Fitness and do some cardio and stretch. With cardio, guys, it's what, a natural painkiller, right? And endorphins and all that. Obviously, I can't go super intense. I don't know what's going on with my body. I crash really bad after anything intense. So I'll just do a light, 30-minute session on the elliptical. And then after, I'm going to stretch. My body really, really loves stretching. And I would attest that to the fact that I'm so anxious and I just have so much tension in my body. Stretching really helps release that. So be safe, of course, don't injure yourself. But I would definitely recommend stretching or some sort of yin yoga. And same thing, guys, like if you have been on edge and wired for a long time, yoga may be uncomfortable in the beginning and you may feel more anxious because your body's like, wait, what? We're not on alert. What's going on? What's this? This is unsafe. I have to be on alert and look for danger. And that way I can feel safe, right? So yeah, it's been a lot. I've been utilizing these tools. I've been struggling with panic since my mom passed away, and I'm prescribed Xanax. I'm prescribed several different anxiety medications, and that's my last resort. So I've been utilizing all these tools to not take medication because I've had a really bad experience when I took sertraline for years and then I came off of it, and it took me a year to recover from that after coming off. So I kind of feel some sort of way about medication. So I do my best by doing breath work, moving, stretching. Try that out, my friends. But yes, I'm going to do that right now. Try out Breathe with Sandy. Great video. I'm not affiliated, or great YouTube channel, I meant. I'm not affiliated or anything with this person, but his videos have really helped me a lot. Check that out. Yeah, this is it. This is what we do. Yeah. How much of a hippie am I? I don't care. We'll see how this goes, guys. All right. Okay, we're back. That was not easy. That was difficult, and I will say, when you do breath work, a session you did may not have the same effect again. I did the session I told you guys about, which it helped me release trapped sadness, and it helped me release anger. The one I did was, the one I did was that one. Maybe I'll link it down below for you guys. And it didn't do that this time. This time I didn't release anything. And I did another session, and I did release a little bit towards the end, like it made me cry. Or, yeah, it helped me cry. I don't know. But try out breath work. As you can tell, I probably sound a bit more calm. During the session, I did start to get a little anxious, and I was cold, so I put on this shirt, and it kind of helped a little bit. But yeah, we're going to continue making this a good day, even though I haven't felt my best. And we're gonna go to Planet Fitness now and do some cardio. So let me know if you're enjoying this. Let me know if you plan on trying breath work out. It's pretty incredible stuff. Yeah, catch you in a bit. I really need a car tripod for my vehicle, but well, that was incredible. We did 30 minutes of cardio on the elliptical. We listened to, someone asked me about music and what music I like. I like electronic music, but honestly, recently, lately, it's been in very small doses because it's a bit overstimulating. Never thought I'd hear the day where I said that because I'm just so sensitive. But we listened to this set right here. Oops. Will it zoom in? Yeah. It's Vintage Culture. He's my most favorite producer ever. He's incredible. His music is amazing. He did a B2B with Beltran. I don't know how to say his name, but very incredible set. And as the cool kids say, it included a lot of bangers. A lot of bangers. Really, really good set. Matrata is going to be the next one I listen to. So I'm a very big fan of electronic music. I don't go to shows, but that was amazing. Try it out, doing a little bit of movement. And then I also stretched after, which I'm typically very flexible, and I was super, super stiff. And apparently that is also caused by anxiety and panic. Back to what I said earlier, the muscles get really tense. So I was really stiff and did that. And I did literally 2 sets of a tricep exercise and 2 sets of a glute exercise. And then that's it, because I don't want to crash. We are going to go to the store and get some frozen fruit because I need to make a smoothie. I haven't really ate that much today. That's another issue with anxiety and panic. It can actually blunt your appetite pretty severely because you get this, like, you feel this lump in your throat, and when you feel that lump in your throat, you don't want to swallow, you don't want to eat. I don't know, first world problems, right? But I'm gonna go get some frozen fruit, make myself like a 600 calorie smoothie. The intention is to make it a high calorie smoothie just to get some food in. And we'll go to the park and just like feel the wind, even if it's for 5 minutes, look at the sky. That's simple. And these are tools that I utilize to just feel better without relying, which I carry this with me everywhere just in case I get to a point where I have a panic attack where I can't function. But I have some Xanax here. Yeah, it's Xanax. And this is my last resort because I don't want to get addicted to medications. That's the last thing I need, is to just go into addiction, right? So that is absolute last resort. I've been not having coffee, which is another way to really ramp up your panic and anxiety. I know. I love my coffee too. And decaf is just not the same. I know. But it's a love-hate relationship with coffee. Gonna drink this. Poppy, can you guys sponsor me? Because I really love your products and your drinks are so delicious. So can we get a sponsorship, Poppy? Please? Don't send me the vending machine like you did to the other influencer people, because one, I'm not an influencer, and those vending machines can go to much better places. Going on a tangent. Let me know if you like this video. I am still an awkward vlogger. I don't know why I do this. Catch you at the park. If you've made it here this far, thank you. And going outside didn't happen. It actually got pretty cloudy and it's really, really windy, but that's okay. We are going to sip on this like almost 700 calorie smoothie. This is a daily smoothie I have. It has a whopping 70 grams of protein. I know, oh, you shouldn't have, that much protein in one sitting, can I talk? But I've been struggling with appetite and I want to make sure I get some calories in, and this is a quick way to do that. So I actually made a little YouTube short showing the smoothie. So we are going to sip on this and then also watch this Netflix show, Queer Eye. I think it used to be called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, but it's just a very wholesome, positive show. And I don't know, be very, very careful of the content that you watch. up until when I got the really bad panic attack on Christmas, I was watching a lot of dark content because generally these stories kind of make me remember what to be grateful for, and it works. But I guess in the state that I was in, it didn't, and it just I don't know, it just causes cascade of intrusive thoughts that were not good at all. So uh, it just, be careful with what you watch. So I've been very intentional on what I watch, and this is wholesome and makes me feel, I don't know, happy, and it's a good show. I just discovered it, even though it's been around for a very long time. But going to drink this smoothie and take my vitamins. You know, you'd think that with my sleep and vitamins and all these things that I feel healthy, but I feel 80 at 34. But we're still trying, and we'll drink this smoothie, probably go to Kohl's and do a little bit of shopping. I got a gift card for Christmas, and I'm usually just in sweats, so another reason I try not to shop is because I feel like this is not my happy weight. I feel uncomfortable with this weight, and I don't want to like make this be my permanent weight. But at the same time, I'm sure if I'm not dressed frumpy, I won't feel frumpy either. But yes, guys, that's going to be the Sunday. Thank you for hanging out. I don't want to bring anybody down, so I'm really just being honest about the struggles, but at the same time, don't want to bring people down. It's just hard, and you know, some of you sent me emails and stuff before that you were still struggling, so I don't know what else to say. So I'm gonna down this, watch this wholesome episode, shower, go to Kohl's, and if you've watched all this, thank you for watching. I'm gonna tell the cat to, can you say bye to YouTube, baby? Can you say bye to YouTube? All they see is your shadow because the lighting is weird. And rejected, nothing new. Rejected, nothing new. All right, thanks for watching.